Good day, viewers at home. A student preparing for WAEC sent this because it's part of last year's WAEC question. Now that it looks kind of scary, as you know, there's nothing difficult in this. All we need to do is to apply the rules of indices, and then you should know where and when to apply each of those rules. So how do we simplify this expression? We have 16 over 9 raised to the power of minus 3 over 2 multiplied by 16 raised to the power of minus 3 over 4. Then we have another power outside. The first step to take here, this one is raised to a negative power, and in the rules of indices, when you have a negative index, it becomes 1 over. So this will now be 1 over 16 over 9 raised to power 3 over 2. So we're taking away the negative power. Multiply by the same thing is applicable to this 1 over 16 raised to power 3 over 4. Then raised to power 1 over 3. Then we have 1 over 16. We should express each of these numbers in powers of a number which is up to raised to power 2. That is, what number can we raise to power of 2 that will give us 16? That is 4. So 16 is 4 raised to power 2. 9 is 3 raised to power 2. Then don't forget there is a bracket and there is another 3 over 2 inside. We'll apply the same thing here. Something raised to power 4 that can give us 16 because we have raised to power 3 over 4 here. So 16 is 2 raised to power 4. Then raised to power 3 over 4. We have 1 over 3 outside. So this is 1 over these 2. No, 4 is raised to power of 2 and 3 is also raised to power of 2. That means I can write it as 4 over 3 raised to power of 2. Then because there's another power outside before, we multiply it by this one outside. Don't forget, in rules of indices, x raised to power a raised to power b is x raised to power a times b. So we apply this rule here. Now multiply by the same thing is applicable here. 4 will multiply 3 over 4. 4 times 3 over 4. 4 cancels 4. We are left with what? 3. Then raised to power 1 over 3. So we have 1 over. So here 2 cancels 2. We are left with 3. 4 over 3 raised to power of 3 times 1 over 2 raised to power of 3. Then raised to power of 1 over 3. So this 1 over 4 over 3 is the same thing as 3 over 4 raised to power of 3 times 1 over 2 raised to power of 3. You can see that I've put 1 in bracket together with 2, even though 1 was not carrying any power. Well, any power we raise 1 will still give us 1. So if a number is in the denominator and is carrying any power, we can express it as a single entity with 1. Then you put the power outside. Raised to power of 1 over 3. So now we have, so we can see that 3 over 4 is carrying a power of 3. 1 over 2 is also carrying a power of 3. So that means I can take 3 over 4 multiplied by 1 over 2. Since they have a common power, I will bring the power outside. And you know there is another 1 over 3 here. It will multiply this 3 that I just brought out. So we have 3 cancels 3. So we are left with 1. 3 times 1, 3. 4 times 2, 8. So in this bracket now we have 3 over 8 raised to the power of 1, which is what? 3 over 8. So with this, we have simplified this expression. So in indices, you just need to be familiar with all the basic rules and then know where to apply each of those rules. Like in this question now, we have applied like 2 or 3 out of those rules. So it's not as if maybe one question for one rule. No, you can have a question that will require like 4 or 5 rules for you to apply. So we need to work on learning those rules. You can refer back to the previous lessons on indices. There are lots of indices there, and then we explained how each one of them can be applied. So when you see a question, then you'll be able to relate it with any of those rules, so that you will know which one corresponds with the question that you have. Thank you.